you. Would you like to do something fun today? Make something that will make a difference to the planet and the environment around you if you do it correctly. Planting seeds and having success is all about temperature and timing. And this year, with these, I'm going to leave it up to Mother Nature. Wow!
You hit a bird.
Oh, sorry, bird. Give me 2.
5
please.
cents. 5 cents, please.
2, please.
One.
Thank you.
One at a time.
Release! I've just been out having the best time catapulting seed bombs onto the land around me, and I feel great. These little seed bombs I use to increase biodiversity in barren lands. But if you do this with the wrong plants in the wrong place, they can do more harm than good. This idea has been around for a very long time, but it was made popular in around, I think, 1938 by this microbiologist and Japanese no-till farmer, Masanobu Fukuoka. The seeds are packed in a package with everything they need to germinate and thrive. The compost acts as nutrients for where the ball falls, and the clay and the shape protects the seed from being eaten by birds. Once dry and pretty hard, the seeds remain dormant, as long as the seed is viable, of course, until this little ball gets wet. Okay, let's get started! Step 1 is, where would you like to make these seed bombs for? Is it a place close to you? Is it a garden? Is it a field next to you? Is it your home garden? This matters because of the seeds you choose. Now, if you really want to spread wildflowers around your area and make it look beautiful, but you don't want to harm the environment, you just want to help it, identify your ecosystem, because everywhere is different. And find the native species in your area. And with the internet, it's really easy to just type in where you're from and native species, plants. And you should get a nice long list of plants that's easy for you to spread around your area. If you go to your local garden center, they'll probably help you out too. There are many ways to make them, but my favorite, which is what I'm going to try out today, is with good soil or compost or worm castings, clay and seeds. Here I keep gold for the garden. I feed our worms that live in this fridge table scraps, kitchen scraps, and in return they give us this beautiful worm castings. Normally I put this in the garden to give my plants a boost. Ooh, worms. If you don't have a worm bin at home, I think you should consider getting one. They are a lot of fun. You're making something amazing out of your scraps instead of throwing them away and making your bin smelly. You give it to your worms and they eat it, break it down and make something amazing for your garden. So if you want a video on that, let me know in the comments below and I'll make it for you. It's really easy to make. Okay, I think all the worms are out. So how do these seed bombs work? The compost acts as nutrients for where the balls fall. As the rain falls, nature will decide when it is time for your seeds to germinate. The only thing I tell you is it's important that it's peat-free soil. That's not good for the environment. Then we have clay. Now I got clay from the side of the road and it is amazing. But if you can't get your hands on this, clay powder will do the job. A handful or 2 handfuls of compost. Also the same amount of clay. Give it a mix. Squash it! I'm making my seed bombs.
They look like truffles. Can I have one? They look amazing.
They look really nice. Luke's just come back from the shops and he got me a catapult. It's not the main reason, but it's one of the reasons why I was so excited to make them. Now I will give these a day to dry and I'll make a couple more. The first seed balls I made were sorghum. The plants are really good animal fodder and we would love a field of them. Now this next batch that I'm making are with wild chamomile seeds that I've saved from last year. We have a little bit growing here and there, but our neighbour has a beautiful field of them and I would love a field of ours to look the same. And I have done my research and chamomile plants are not invasive and they are native to Portugal. Every ecosystem is different, so you should be really careful what goes into your mix, because if your seed bombs contain invasive species, then you become part of the problem and not the solution. If you introduce plants that are not supposed to be in that region and there's no fauna to keep them at bay, then they can end up taking over. They will end up competing with the native species, which is the exact opposite of what you want to achieve, causing a reduction in biodiversity. Biodiversity is so important because if you have only one species growing in a certain area and something happens to that plant, then you will end up with a barren area, and that is not good. Soil likes to be covered. The first batch I made, I just rolled with the mix, but with the chamomile seeds, I know that they need sunlight to germinate. So as well as mixing some in, I'm also rolling the balls in the seeds. Now to do my bird and bee flowers. And these only in the garden because I do not know what they are. A handful of clay and a handful of really good compost and worm castings. The messy bit. Another idea once I'm making these seed bombs. Every year I plant pumpkin seeds and butternut squash seeds in my shade house, but the mice always get to them before they have time to germinate, which sucks. And I had this big orange pumpkin which I got the seeds from, and it was just so delicious. I wanted to grow more of it, and I had quite a few seeds, but the mice ate them all except for one. And luckily enough, that seed gave me one big beautiful pumpkin, and I've also kept the seeds of that pumpkin for this year. But I do not want to repeat the mice eating all the seeds before they have chance to germinate. So I'm going to try coating them with the same thing and then planting them and see what happens. Now, if you can't get your hands on clay or clay powder, or you find that clay powder might be a bit too expensive, I found out by watching a few videos something pretty cool. Cat litter is just clay. Now, when I first watched the first video, I didn't see him soak it much. He just put the kitty litter in and added the soil, added the water, and it was fine. But when I did that, it didn't break down. So I've been soaking it for a day and now it's pretty soft, so I think I can make my balls. And now some bottle gourds that I have dried from 2 years ago now, full of seeds. I can make something with these. Someone suggested bird houses, and I do want to try this out in one of my next videos maybe. This time I'm going to try it out with the kitty litter. There are the seeds. Two days later and they're very nice and dry. Wild chamomile. I will be catapulting these in autumn. The best time to throw the seed bombs would be autumn, but I'm very excited to do it now, so I will throw some now and some in autumn. It's time to go and try out my new catapult. Let's see if they fit. Ooh. Boom! Yeah!
How far did it go? Let's see.
Not very far. Not very far.
Let me try one.
Boom! Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad. That was
Let's see.
better.
It's so tempting. Chocolate truffles. This is originally a bait launcher or for fishing.
Probably on the road, maybe a bit less. Wow!
You hit a bird.
Oh, sorry, bird.
Go on, get
I thought it bounced
and started flying.
Wow, that was cool. You know what they're called in Japanese, these?
What?
Chuchi dango.
Really? Dango as well?
Chuchi is earth. Dango is a dumpling.
Oh, so a dango is
a mud dumpling.
mud dumpling.
And the
Okay.
chuchi dango is an earth dumpling.
Oh, are you going to find any more dumplings? Oh, any more dumplings to make?
Oh, maybe.
I
love
love
making-
dumplings, edible
love
ones.
dumplings.
Can you start making edible stuff instead of teasing me with fake truffles, please?
No. Now that I've done this, now in autumn I will spread a lot more.
On the wild part of our land where it's not accessible, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good idea as well, where we can't get in. If this video got you excited to try your own, go on and do it. It's super easy. You'll be helping the environment if you do it correctly. So make sure you do your research. So today we made the chuchi dango. I say chuchi dango because I really like the name. And it reminds me of doro dango. I absolutely love making them. It is a very rewarding and relaxing process. These are just made out of dirt, nothing else. I just collected some dirt and added water and just kept polishing them till they looked like this. Beautiful, right? If you haven't seen my how to make a doro dango video, why not go and watch that one next?